Year 3 is titled E267. Strange title, but it reflects our core verse, Ephesians 2, 6 and 7. And once again, as you might have guessed, this deals with the glory of God. But now we ask a very different question about God's glory. It is not, how can we reveal God's greatest glory here on earth? But rather, how does God want to put his glory on display forever? Forever in eternity future. In this year's curriculum, we'll be going through 3 books. The first is titled Why. Notice the why doesn't have a question mark after it. It has a period. In this book, we're not asking a question. Rather, I'm seeking to tell you why. I believe there are answers to why God put the first electron together and why God created any and everything. This book seeks to answer ultimate questions about life. Why starts to look at what was happening in eternity past. From eternity past, we can learn many things. Why then jumps ahead and sees what is going to happen in eternity future, based on Ephesians 2, 6, and 7. And when you learn what God has for us in eternity future, you get blown away. In this book, we will seek to answer questions like, why do we have a free will? Why are we bound to sin? Why did God create Satan? What is Satan's purpose? Why can't Satan repent? All of this and much more. The second book we will use is God is Not a Socialist. This book answers the question, will we all be the same when we get to heaven? Or will there be differences? If we're all the same in heaven, then there's no motivation to live a holy life. But if there are differences, what will those differences be like? And why are there differences? Bruce Wilkinson wrote an excellent book titled A Life God Rewards. This will actually be our 3rd book. It is tailored specifically for teenagers. It gives a lot of suggestions on how to live a life that will be fully rewarded and how to earn those rewards in a biblical manner. Bruce has a powerful quote which goes like this: what you believe determines where you spend eternity. What you do determines how you spend eternity. What you believe determines where. What you do determines how. If your students really get a hold of this, it will change what they text, what they tweet, how they treat their siblings, how they obey their parents, their teachers, how they treat their friends. It will affect every area of their lives and daily decisions. For our Bible study section, we're going to be looking into 2 areas. We're going to get very practical. The first will deal with the top 10 scriptural principles that are violated by Christian teenagers in the area of interpersonal relationships. As your students go through this, they will be prepared to handle 99% of all the interpersonal relationship problems they come in contact with. We are very practical here. And it will save them hours, for some weeks, and for some a lifetime of pain and grief. The second area that we'll be studying will be Satan's top 10 lies to teenagers. We'll be looking at what are the top 10 lies Satan gives to teenagers and how to combat those. Moms and dads and teachers, you don't want to miss out on this 3rd year. If you do, what they will have learned in years 1 and 2 will be powerful, but it will be very incomplete. Get this 3rd year to help them make good, consistent daily choices to glorify God.